Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with the webcam thing, but I'm gonna give this a shot. I just want to tell you a little bit about my life, about the way I like to live and the way I think. Um, I've got a brother who's 47 years old and he's handicapped. He's blind and he's got the mentality of about a 7-year-old. Uh, he's able to talk and take care of himself for the most part. And pretty much you just have to be there just in case there might be a fire at the house or something like that. That's the only reason he really has to have anybody around. Other than that, he's just like everybody else. Um, but a lot of times when I was growing up, I remember my dad. My dad would help my brother, and anytime Michael would get scared, his name was Michael. My dad would reassure Michael constantly. He would tell him, "I got you, I got you." He would lead him and say, "I got you," and it's something I've never forgotten. It's always stuck with me since I was a child. Is my dad reassuring my brother, whenever he was just a little bit unsteady. For example, if he was like getting into the swimming pool, my dad would help him out there and help him get in if he needed help, and he'd reassure him, "I got you." And that's the way a dad loves his child. He's got him. He's got him. And that's the way my dad loved my brother. He had him. He had all of us. He had all of us. And those words ring over and over in my head now. "I got you. I got you." Because this past January, I lost my dad. On January 19th, in fact, I lost him. He's gone. So those words mean a lot more now, especially since the last couple of the days in the hospital. Pops, my dad, he had a little bit of trouble walking on his own, quite a bit, in fact. I had to help him, and I found myself standing there talking to my dad, reassuring him in his time of need that "I got you. I got you, Dad. I got you." And there's been a lot of misery, and I've been pretty tore up about it lately. It's June now, so here we are almost 6 months later, and it hasn't gotten any easier. In fact, it actually gets a little bit harder. Dealing with the loss of my dad has been very difficult for me and my family. And the other day I was really, man, I was just pretty tore up and just missing him and everything, which is normal. My dad and I were very close. He was not only my dad, he was also my best friend, and we just had that relationship, just a good relationship, like anyone would want to have with their dad. But that's the relationship I had with my dad. So anyway, I was pretty upset, just feeling kind of lost, and I started praying, and just kind of inside my head, I was just kind of thinking, and those words started ringing in my head again. "I got you. I got you." He's gone, but it was very reassuring just knowing that, I may not have my dad, but there's somebody there that I do have who's got me. "I got you. I got you." So when you're going through life and you go through those troubles and those tribulations and those trials, man, believe me, we all go through them, because I'm going through one right now. And just remember, there's somebody that's got you. Somebody's got you. So hopefully, I've said something that can make you think, help you out. Maybe you just completely wasted your time. But I just wanted to give you something to think about. Thank you.